Hey everyone, Effie here. Today I'm going to show you how I made the navy version of this card using our Timeless Peonies print stamp set. This is a 6x8 clear stamp set and it allows you to stamp this beautiful, gorgeous floral print background using several stamps. So I'm starting off by stamping the background stamp onto some cardstock, which I cut down to an A2 size panel. And I stamped it in our True Navy dye ink, and I stamped it a few times to get some nice even coverage. Then I'm going to go ahead and stamp the floral clusters using our Peony collection layering inks. I'm going to stamp the first layer, the first solid layer of the floral cluster first in our Ballet Slippers dye ink, and then I'm going to stamp the first layer foliage and leaves stamp using our bright emerald dye ink. After I finish with this, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the rest of the layers. The second and third layers, I'm going to use my Misty tool to help me position my stamps, and I'm going to continue to stamp using our Peony collection layering inks. This is a really gorgeous set. It allows you to create custom background prints, and the color possibilities are really endless because you can choose any color you want for that solid background color and then any color layering combinations for your florals. After you stamp out all of the elements, you can actually just kind of put a sentiment on the face of your card and be done with it. But I actually took this project one step further just to show you the different things that you can actually do with this print. So once I finished stamping the entire print, I trimmed my panel about 1/8 of an inch on each side, and then I temporarily adhered the panel onto a side folding A2 card base. And then I took the coordinating die for the Timeless Peonies print cluster and I taped it over the central cluster image. Now I'm going to run this through my die cutting machine with the card base because I want the die cut to go through all the way to the front of that card base. Next, I adhered that floral cluster right through the window of that die cut negative space so that the floral cluster is adhered to the inside portion of my card. And this gives my card a little bit more interest. Then I'm going to just carefully peel off that stamped panel and then wrap around some gold metallic string, and I'm going to do this a few times, and this is just going to add some nice gold accents to my card, and it also adds a little bit of dimension. One of the color combinations that I love the most are navy and gold. I love gold generally, but I think that the gold against the dark navy really makes that metallic pop. After I finish wrapping that gold twine or thread around my panel, I'm going to adhere the stamp panel right onto the card base. Then I'm going to stamp this sentiment. It just says, "My friend, you are rocking motherhood." It's from our Coming Up Dahlia set, and I stamped it in the same True Navy dye ink onto some white cardstock, and then I trimmed that sentiment out. Then I created a little accent strip to adhere behind my sentiment strip using our new ribbed gold adhesive paper. Just popped up the sentiment over the gold thread using some dimensional foam tape. And then I added some gold medallion sequins to the front of my card using Ranger Multi-Matte Liquid Adhesive. And this is just going to add some additional metallic accents to my card. Then I stamped the inside of my card using this "So Happy For You" sentiment, which is from our Daisy Duet set. And I'm going to stamp some additional foliage using our Lofty Mint dye ink. The leaves are from one of our large peony stamp sets, but I thought that it would add a really nice accent to the card. And my card is now complete. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.